Well, it's interesting that you bring the issue of faith and principles up, because we are living through a fairly uncertain time, Tanya. As you probably know, it's almost understandable that conservative parties might be a little lost at the moment because, as I said earlier in the show, there was a survey published last week that found in the United States that patriotism, religion and the importance of family have all dramatically declined in the past 25 years. In some cases, they are half as important as they were in 1998. Now, there's actually little sign that these trends are likely to change as well. Do you think the same trends apply here, and perhaps that's contributing to the confusion that Conservatives have these days?
I don't have a doubt about it at all. It's certainly something I'm seeing across my community indeed, but I think even more so we need to prosecute the importance of those values that our nation was founded on, the West was founded on, and explain to our younger generation how vital they are to establishing a democracy whereby the individual is valued, whereby we respect everyone regardless of their personal beliefs or backgrounds, where everybody gets a chance to be their personal best, where we help everyone who needs help, whether it's a permanent situation or just a transient situation. These are the values and the fundamental principles that come from a Judeo-Christian basis. And our systems of law, our systems of justice, helping others in crisis, it all stems from that basis. And I think there's been a great effort to remove the link between the benefits of a Western civilization from where those benefits come from. There's been a real effort in our education system to actually sever the link so that people don't understand how vitally important it is to maintain those ethics and those values that come from the Judeo-Christian basis of our nation. And so I think we have an obligation to teach our young people where we get our democracy from and where do we get our values and I guess the framework for our society, where that comes from, and also to show them the other countries that do not have that as a framework for their society and point to them and let them see how problematic that becomes, how despots can rise, how people can get mistreated in those situations, how the fundamental values of a human life are just discarded. So we need to show them the values, where they come from and why they're so important to keep. Of course, respecting everyone's wishes as to how they choose to live their own personal life, that's without question. But the basis and framework for our society needs to be taught and where that comes from, and also show them, well, what happens in other countries when you remove that? And is that where you really want to go as a country?